Welcome to Efox number one stop to entertainment and trending news. Now, Kenyans expressed their anger, including the Central Organization Trade Union Secretary General Francis Atwoli, who shared his displeasure over a video that circulated on social media of a woman breastfeeding puppies. Now, in the video, you can get to hear the woman saying that she needs help. Now, due to the sensitivity of this matter, I'm not going to play the video, but I'm just going to play for you a short audio so that you can get an idea of what is happening. But this lady traveled out of the country in search of greener pastures in Saudi Arabia after 2 months of giving birth. And upon the realization of her employer that this woman was able to breastfeed, they decided to ask her to feed their dogs. Now, it is very disturbing. Let me just play that audio, and then we'll get to hear what Atwoli said, because he expressed his disappointment and, of course, angered that this is indirect slavery, where he appealed for the new government, that is President William Ruto's government, to do what Kibaki did when Phyllis Kandie was Minister for Labor. Anyway, let's just get to listen to that audio before we get to Francis Atwoli.
Nilitoka Kenya na cha mtoto wangu na miezi miwili, nilianza kujitafutia maisha. Kunafika huku bosi wangu naona ninajaza maziwa, wanajibu wake alisasa. Mimi hapa nilipo na wiki mbili tu, na wiki mbili tayari naambiwa kazi yangu ya kunyonyesha mambwa. Jamani, saidieni nanyonyesha mambwa mimi binadamu jamani.
Now, without audio, without even getting to see the video, you can feel how disheartening it is. And Atwoli got to see this video. In fact, he played it as he was speaking. And he asked the government, perhaps now it is time to ban Kenyan workers flying to Saudi Arabia to work there, because now the situation that they are going to is not only dehumanizing, but this is modern day slavery. I want you guys to listen to the message that he shared.
I have received a very disturbing video from one of our members, and I don't know how he got it about our own Kenyan girl who is being mistreated in Saudi Arabia. This girl went outside Kenya looking for green pastures, but unfortunately landed up in Saudi Arabia or somewhere in the Gulf, where she's now breastfeeding dogs. She left her children and her husband in Kenya after 2 months of giving birth, and then when they realized that she's having she can breastfeed, the employer, instead of giving her a proper job, he gave this girl a job of breastfeeding his puppies in that particular area. This is what I've been saying, that this is indirect slavery. And I want to appeal to our government to go the way the first government of President Kibaki under Phyllis Kandie as the Minister of Labor did. He banned all employment agents. She banned all employment agencies in Kenya, because let this issue of our people, migrant workers from Kenya, be a government to government. Let government of Kenya negotiate with the government of Saudi Arabia on terms and conditions of service, be it in Qatar or anywhere in the Middle East, so that our people living this country can do decent jobs, not a job of breastfeeding dogs. This is very dangerous to our own country. It denies the dignity of our own people. It denies respect of our own people. It denies us our own citizenship as Kenyans who are from a free and independent country, a country that practices democracy, a country that can attract both direct and indirect investment and create employment for our own people. I want to appeal to the government of His Excellency President William Samoei Ruto to ban all employment agencies and review issues related to outside employment of this country, as it has been always advocated for by the International Labour Organization, so that our people can have decent jobs there. And we better as Kenyans remain the way we are, but with our own respect and dignity. So I'm appealing to our government again that let us ban all these employment agencies. These people, what they are trying to do with our young girls, young daughters and sons, is applying indirect slavery. And when somebody goes outside there, she or he is a completely 100% slave. How can one's daughter be turned into a person, to an animal who is breastfeeding animals, dogs? It really lowers the dignity. It lowers our standards as Kenyans. And I want to take this opportunity equally to appeal to our young people. Let us remain here as poor as we are. We have a new government, a government that is now struggling to refurbish our economy. The economy will grow under this government after appointment of ministers having been vetted and occupied their offices, and we will be able to access jobs in this country at whatever level that the jobs will be available in this country. You better earn 10,000 shillings and remain in this country.
Now, of course, Kenyans have expressed their anger, their disappointment, and how things are getting worse there in Saudi Arabia. But that being said, the authentication of this video clip has also not been confirmed. First of all, Kenyan ladies who are working in Saudi Arabia, some who have also reacted to this particular clip, are saying that it is impossible that this happened in Saudi Arabia. As much as their employers do cross the limits, they are putting it out that Saudis do not keep dogs. Now, I don't know how true this is. Perhaps if there are people who are working there, they can confirm for us in the comment section. But what is being expressed out there, that Saudi Arabian people do not keep dogs in their homes. So there are people who are saying that this happened, and there are those who are even working in Saudi Arabia saying that this, we are 100% sure, did not happen in this country. Now, whatever direction the government takes with this particular video, and also Atwoli raising his voice on it, maybe there might be changes that might happen. There are still women who are stuck in Saudi Arabia. There are still bodies waiting to be repatriated back in Kenya, still stuck in Saudi Arabia. So maybe this might anger the government even more to take action and protect its citizens there. We don't know whether the video is true or not. Maybe it might be the ultimate trigger that the government has been waiting for. With that being said, in case of any update, definitely I'll bring it right here. Please subscribe if you haven't. Also turn on your post notifications so you're notified once new uploads are up. I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.